This is a quick video explaining the Notes and Notebook asynchronous option. This is a good option if you want help with the basic classwork. If you've been having trouble getting these bar charts, if you're not really sure how the basic stuff that we've been talking about works, this is a great option for you. If this seems appealing to you, you would want to start at this website, bit.ly/DSISD Physics 9. If you type that in here, into the search bar, bit.ly/DSISD Physics 9, on your phone or your computer, it'll take you to this page. And for starters, you want to focus on the ETM notes, although later on you'll look at some of these other sections as well. So if I click on ETM notes, it'll take me to this, and I have access to all these different sections. Now, one thing I want to stress is it says here, always complete the check for understanding. This is what that means. If I click on ETM 1 and 2, it'll take me to this form. There's some videos to watch. As you watch the video, you would want to actually write down notes that you see in the video, and you'd want to answer these questions. Which color bar depends on the height of the object, and how will we abbreviate it? Maybe this is the red bar. I'm not quite sure. If you answer these questions, then submit the answer. You can see your score. And this tells me that I don't really understand it because I only got 2 out of the 4 right. I can then go back and submit again to try to get the answer right. So this one I would look and be like, oh yeah, actually the height was the blue bar. That is called gravitational energy. So you can submit this form again, and it helps you figure out what you're having trouble with and what you need to spend more time with. It is also possible to get at these videos by looking at the power focus areas. So if I click on this ETM 4 and 5, for example, it'll take you to the same link that the video here will take you to. Those are just 2 different ways of getting to the same thing. So the expectation, if you're choosing this option, is that you are going to complete all posted ETM notes when we're studying energy, EA notes when we're studying experiments and analysis, plus one other unit. I'm not sure exactly which unit we'll do, but it'll be announced later. So as we go through this unit, as you get more and more done, like as these power focus areas become due, you will want to get those notes finished. If you want to get a notebook, the copies are available from Monty by calling this number, 720-424-2000. The notebook can be a good way to take notes. The notebook looks like this, and it has some things inside that kind of make it easier. But if you can't do that, you can just take notes on paper. In either case, you should be ready to share pictures with me or bring your notebook into school when we actually have real school so you can show me that you've actually been doing that work. So the pros of this, it definitely will help you pass PFAs if you're having trouble with anything, and it'll help you learn the basics, and it helps you develop good note-taking skills and habits of success because it is an option to self-direct your learning and like review the things that we're talking about in class on your own time. The cons, though, it's kind of boring. Especially if you already know what's going on, this is going to feel like a waste of your time. If you are genuinely confused, it's going to be helpful, but it's not going to be super exciting. I think that I've never heard anyone say, Mr. Kramer, I'm really, really excited to watch your videos. No one thinks that about the videos. People think they're helpful, but they don't think they're super exciting. The other thing is videos can only help so much. You're still going to need to do self-directed practice, practicing how to do bar charts, practicing how to calculate numbers and figure out what an energy value is. Those are still going to be necessary. That practice is really the only way that you're going to get really, really better. But the notes can help you along your way. One last thing I wanted to show you, if I do go back to this basic page, the DSISD Physics 9 page, if I click here where it says ETM Notes Forms, it'll take me to this page. Now, this is from last year, so the names are all wrong. I haven't actually put people's names in this year because I haven't known who wants to do this option. But the nice thing about this is it will show you once you've passed the check for understanding. So I can look at, for example, Soraya's line, and I can tell, okay, she passed ETM 1 and 2, ETM 3, ETM 4 through 6, and ETM 7 and 8. Later I do a notebook check, and I say, okay, this person has done everything that they need to do. They get credit for that asynchronous work. So when you see this turn green, that means that you have completed the form and gotten at least a 3 out of 4. If you see it turn yellow, that means that you completed the form and you got a 1 or 2 out of 4, so you would want to do it again for sure. So again, this is kind of a boring option, but it can help you a lot if you're having trouble with the basics, and I will definitely give you credit for it. Unless it's really obvious that it's too easy for you and you should be doing something more challenging, in which case I might say, hey, you should take on one of the other options instead.